green leaves. Family, that's the kukui nut tree. That's our state tree here in the Hawaiian Islands. So if you've gone to luau's and seen men wearing the kukui nut lei, it comes from our state tree.
I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go.
Little town that we have coming up here out the front right hand side, that is Laie. This is where the Polynesian Culture Center is. Pretty neat little place to go visit. There's also a BYU campus and a Mormon temple in that little town right there. But kind of when I want to talk story through here, you may notice how we have red dirt right through here. The reason for that, family, all the Hawaiian Islands are made from lava rock, which has a metal content to it. This is iron oxide or rust. We've been rusting for 4.5 million years here on Oahu, and that's why our dirt is red. Now we have 2 sets of windmill farms here on Oahu to help us with our energy cost. Here the wind energy makes up about 10% of our clean energy. We also have solar, which makes up about 26% of clean energy. Now there's the same road that goes around about 80% of the island that you see out the right hand side. And I normally do the trip around about 4 to 5 times a year. And my lunch stop is always right here in the Kahukus. You look on the opposite side of the homes, you're going to see some rectangle bodies of water. Those are shrimp farms. The best garlic shrimp on the whole island of Oahu is in this little town of Kahukus.
What restaurant?
It's a little food truck, and I'm not supposed to say the name of it because they don't want us to say Blue Hawaiian supporting it, but it rhymes, James, with Giovanni's, okay? It rhymes with it. Take cash, because they don't take debit card. Amazing. I've seen it to where it's like an hour-and-a-half long wait. I'll do it. I will. Coming up here on the shoreline in a few moments, you're going to see Turtle Bay Resort. This is the famous resort we have here on the north shores of Oahu. Such movies as Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Mike and Dave Need a Wedding Date was filmed here, parts of Hawaii Five-0. This is also where the football players stayed when they were here a couple of years ago for the Pro Bowl. Beautiful Turtle Bay. But coming up here out the left-hand side, let's check out these north shores. Here we go. In the winter time, this is where we get the heavy or the big surf and where we have all the famous surf competitions. In fact, surfers call this 7 miles of heaven right here. I'm going to point out some of these famous surf breaks for you.
This is good.
Beautiful day. Love it. Not this beach, but the very next one, where the sand meets the parking lot. That is Sunset Beach. That is the second jewel of the Triple Crown.
Why is nobody here and everybody's at Waikiki where there's hardly any waves?
Well, Waikiki, believe it or not, is a little bit bigger right now. Yeah. I know it probably doesn't seem that way because there's a lot of people down there, but it's actually bigger waves than here right now. There's a few people right down there at sunset, just a few. It's between the months of November to about March that we get the big waves here, and then in the other transition period, they're on the west and south side. This would be a perfect day just to come to the North Shore and just chill out on the beach. Yeah. Right here when you see the white silver roofs of the Sunset Elementary School, straight out from that, that is the famous Bonsai Pipeline or the Billabong Pipeline. Again, it's all flat right now. I've seen it 2 winters ago. The waves were so big that the whitewash went out about a half a mile into the ocean. It was pretty spectacular. Now the beautiful beach I want to show you right here coming up, opening up, is Waimea. That's where the largest wave ever recorded on the island of Oahu was right there at Waimea. This is also where we have the granddaddy of all surf competitions, the Eddie Akau. Now Eddie Akau was a local surfer but also a lifeguard there, and they started doing the Eddie in 1985, and we've only had 9 in over 30 years right here at Waimea. The 9th Eddie Akau we had just over a year ago. There was 10,000 people on this beach, and the waves were 60 foot plus for 8 hours. Beautiful Waimea.
Is that a river flowing out to the sea, or?
It is, yes sir. As a matter of fact, if you go to Waimea, across the street is Waimea Falls. You can go and park. I think you have to pay some money, and you hike through about a half a mile of a beautiful botanical gardens, and you'll end up at Waimea Falls, which is a very small little waterfall. But kind of the cute little thing about the waterfall is you can swim in it. So definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Beautiful botanical garden. Now be careful, a lot of times after a really big rain, they won't let you swim in the waterfall because of the leptospirosis. It's all the kind of the fecal matter and everything coming out of the mountains into the waterfall. We don't want to swim with that. Now the 7 miles of heaven continues out the right-hand side. We have Chun's, Turtle Beach, and the town of Haleiwa.
I see trees of green.
Right through here, welcome to the Central Valley of Oahu.
I see them bloom for me and you.
Rain showers are chasing us, family. I like it though. Maybe we'll get more waterfalls later.
What a wonderful world.
Now through here, it used to be all sugarcane, but we no longer have sugarcane in the Hawaiian Islands. But here on Oahu, we do have coffee, bananas, and of course pineapple. I'm taking us to the pineapple fields next.
The bright, blessed day, the dog say goodnight, and I think to myself.
Now the second set of mountains that we have here out the right-hand side, those are the Wai'anaes, way up at the 2 o'clock position in the clouds. That's the highest point that we have here on Oahu. 4,000 feet is our highest elevation. Now, if and when you get a chance to go to the island of Maui, Haleakala is at 10,000 feet. And then on the big island, we have Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, just under 14,000 feet. Now, family, I was there last week doing tours, and there's still snow on the top of Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa right now. Make a quick radio call, family. I'll be right back.